Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a tutorial on this look for you today. It's just a rusty red-brown spotlight eye, and I put some glitter pigment from Makeup Geek on the center. So if you want to learn how to do this look, then please keep on watching. So of course, first I'm going to start off with some eye primer. I'm using NARS Pro Prime. Just to prevent some creasing and make the makeup last a little bit longer. I have pretty oily lids, so this step is a must for me. And then I'm just going to set that with the white color in the Battle Lash palette. I believe this one's called Vanilla. So just setting your primer with a base shadow. Base shadow is just basically anything that mimics your natural skin tone. I love to do this just so, again, I don't get any creasing, and it really helps the eyeshadows to blend out a little bit easier, because using primer and then putting eyeshadows on top of it, especially for me, I just find that they skip a lot and they don't blend as much as they, or as easily as they could. Next, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, and then of course with a Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, I'm just going to go in and put that as my transition color, of course. I do work at a makeup place, and the biggest mistake that I see people doing is just like patting this on, or like patting eyeshadow colors on, and that doesn't help to blend it at all. It's just placing the color, and then when you're just kind of dabbing it on and trying to blend it out like that, it's just making the color very splotchy, and it's just not a smooth kind of color application. I always start out on the inner corner. I'm sorry, that is not your inner corner, your outer corner. And then I just really, as soon as I place it, I start to blend in circular motions, and then windshield wiper motions. Then I just keep doing those circular motions, and you kind of got to be rough with it because you need to blend those colors out, and doing a very light, just dabbing motion isn't going to blend them out. And then next I think I'm going to be taking Brown Script by MAC Cosmetics. And again, we just want to help the main color to transition and to just blend out seamlessly. So I'm going to just apply that right within, like almost right directly on the crease, because we don't want to compete with the transition color. Just to start adding just a little bit more depth. And just blend everything out again. After that step is done, I'm going to go in with NYX's Jumbo Eye Pencil in Rust. I need a mirror. And then I'm just going to dab this on the inner and outer corners and leave the middle blank, just to do that spotlight eye. And I'm blending it out with some kind of synthetic brush. And I'm just applying this right below the crease because we're going to be placing a color on top of it anyway and blending it up. Looks good enough to me. And I'm just going to place this wherever I put that rust pencil. And then after I finish placing those, that color on the inner and outer half of my lid, I'm just going to take this and connect them very lightly. So that it just leaves that center lid open for the glitter. And of course, I'm just placing this right now. I'm going to be blending it out later. And then after you finish placing the cinnamon color on the inner and outer corners, I'm just going to be using the E45 from Sigma, the tapered blending brush, and then just helping that little bridge of color to blend out a little bit better. So after I'm done placing that color, kind of blending it out a little bit more, I'm going to be going in again with the E25 and then just gradually blowing that out. You can make this as tame as you want, as more dramatic than I'm going to make it, but I am not really a natural look girl, so this is what you're getting. And then I'm going to be using the E40 again with no extra product on it, just to help blend this out. And then once that's all blended out, it should start to look like something along the lines of this. So the next I'm going to be doing, geez, I have to look on the back here. Enigma, I believe it is. The color right here. Just as a base for the glitter that I'm going to put on. And your finger is sometimes the best tool to use. So I'm just going to pat that on. And kind of do like a triangle shape. You can do really anything you want, but that's just the way I prefer. I'm just going to apply the Vegas Lights Glitter Pigment by Makeup Geek with a synthetic brush mixed with Too Faced glitter glue. Just on the back of my hand here. And then I'm just going to follow that kind of mini triangle shape. So it should again start to look something like this. Then I'm going to be going in with Tattoo Liner from Kat Von D. And I'm just doing a very, very thin band of liner just to help the lashes blend in a little bit easier. Mascara. This is MAC Extended Play Giga Backlash. Because it really doesn't matter which one you're using because it's just used to blend in your natural lashes. The fake ones. So then after I have finished at least like my top eye part, I usually go in with my foundation in my face. And I have been using the Ardency In Americana Ultra Lightweight Skin Perfecting Primer. I'm just going to rub that between my fingers, and then I'm just going to use a patting motion. I'm going to let that absorb for a little bit, and then I'm just going to prepare my foundation. I got this in the mail, and it's the, I hope that's focusing. It's the Hylamide Photography Foundation. It sounded really cool, so I just ordered it. But it also, this comes in transparent, obviously, because I'm basically transparent. But it also comes in a tan tint and a darker tint for darker skin tones. But it says to put it on as the last step of your skincare routine before you apply your foundation. I'm going to be mixing it in with my foundation just to see what it does. So it's supposed to be very photogenic, like it's supposed to blur all your imperfections and make your skin look really good in person and on film. We're gonna test that out right now. I've been trying out the Frankie Rose foundation. So I'm just mixing that. And then I'm going in with the Morphe M439 foundation brush. And then just spritzing it with some Fix Plus. I'm just going to show you how you would cover like a blemish like that. This green concealer, this is the one from NYX, the HD Photogenic Concealer. So you really only need the tiniest dot of this because a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to literally do like that much. I think that would be actually a little bit too much. I'm just going to be correcting my dark circles with the pink, the cool pink and the light cream contour kit from Anastasia. That's a mouthful. I'm just using my fingers, again, your best tool. And I don't use too much, I literally just dab my finger into it and just press it right into the under eye area there. So then I use my Anastasia concealer pot in the color 0.5. And then I'm just patting that right in. I'm just going to apply a dot on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. And I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge and then just dotting that over. I just have the Laura Mercier, what is this? I don't know, is this translucent foundation? Okay, so it's the translucent foundation by Laura Mercier. And then just spraying just a cosmetic wedge with some Fix Plus. And really being generous with this. I just press this right under the eye. The Flat Definer by Sigma, it's the E15. And I'm just going in with that cinnamon color again. and then kind of marrying the liner with the shadow. So I hope you're able to see. So then I just take this little pencil brush, the E30 by Sigma, of course, and I just dip into that cinnamon color again, and I just further blend that lower lash line out. And I'm going back with my E25 just to further just bring that lash line down. So then after I think that looks good, I am just going to go, I'm going to use some of my Makeup Forever powder on a tapered highlighting brush by Sigma, tapping off the excess, and then just literally wiping that highlight color away. But I'm just going to spray this M501 brush from Morphe with some Fix Plus. And then I'm going to highlight using Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. And using this brush wet just really intensifies that pigment. Like, heller, can you see that? Like, holy sh... Oh my goodness. Alright, well, moving on from that, all I need to do is just finish off with my eyebrows and we should be good to go. My camera died, so I was going on with my routine like an idiot, but I just added a little bit of highlight in my inner corners and on my brow bone, and then to blend everything at the top together. And then I went in with Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Double Dare, and I did kind of overline my lips. So here is the final look. So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial and learned something new today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below on your next request, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!